Hey, stop on the devil like church.
Hold up, get the switch, it's your boy Mike Teasy. Lately I've been going through some things. Really got me down now. Don't you know I'm looking for a change? I know you can turn it all around. Take my life, make me new. I wanna be used by you. So when the devil pop his head up, I know what to do. I'm about to stone. Devil popping up his head, I'm a stone. I ain't stopping till he's dead, I'm a stone. I already got the victory, Satan's under my feet, so I'm about to stone. Devil popping up his head, I'm a stone. I ain't stopping till he's dead, I'm a stone. I already got the victory, Satan's under my feet, yeah. Lately I've been going through some situations. Every time I turn around, he been testing my patience. Devil tryna grab the willy, wanna drive me crazy. Man, I know without the Lord I never would've made it. Can't explain it, can't obtain it. Jesus, your love is so amazing, yeah. It take me up like I'm elevating victorious celebration. When I stop on the devil's head like I'm Kurt Franklin. Yeah, like I'm Kurt Franklin. Wake up, say a prayer, that's the first thing, yeah. Many times he brought me through, man, I gotta thank him. God has been too good, so I gotta praise him, yeah. I bet the church gon' go crazy. Yeah, hey, I bet the church gon' go crazy, yeah. Lately I've been going through some things. Really got me down now. Don't you know I'm looking for a change? I know you can turn it all around. Take my life, make me new. I wanna be used by you. So when the devil pop his head up, I know what to do. I'm about to stone. Devil popping up his head, I'm a stone. I ain't stopping till he's dead, I'm a stone. I already got the victory, Satan's under my feet, so I'm about to stone. Devil popping up his head, I'm a stone. I ain't stopping till he's dead, I'm a stone. I already got the victory, Satan's under my feet, yeah. Lately I've been going through some things that's really got me down. Really got me down. Really got me. I need somebody to help me come and turn my life around. Turn my life around. Turn my life around. All the way around when I'm talking to 180. Many flip the script, I'm so grateful that God saved me. I could care less if they say that they all hate me. Long as God said that my job well done, it's all gravy. Tryna hear his voice, gotta silence it all. Devil tryna get me to slip and to fall. Anything that I can't handle, I give it to God. They said that I'd be nothing, that's a label I'm ripping right off. I'm accurate with the target, I'm not missing the mark. My head can be so big, sometimes it won't fit in the car. And I was there, but he gave me new life when he kicked in my heart. This life I'm living in, the tennis has got a new start. When the devil popping up his head again, I'm stomping it down. Ain't got time for no distractions, see I'm heavenly bound. Gotta stay connected like a Bluetooth, better check it for you lose who you are. And then consequently, you'll never be found. It's like, lately you've been going through some things. It really got you down. If you're really looking for a change, I know who could turn it all around. Just say take my life, make me new, yeah. Or I wanna be used by you. So when the devil pop his head up, you know what to do. We about to stone. Devil popping up his head, we gon' stone. We ain't stopping till he dead, we gon' stone. We already got the victory, Satan's under our feet, so we gotta stone. Devil popping up his head, we gon' stone. We ain't stopping till he dead, we gon' stone. We already got the victory, Satan's under our feet, yeah. Yeah. Shout out to Kirk one time. One of my biggest inspirations.
King Ricky Rags.
With the villain, I'm gassed up. Bad bitch with her ass up. Say that you need some of them bags, then come here and ask us. Only roll up exotic eyes, the only thing that's in my cigar. Feel like I was Jafar. I'm not the man, bitch, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. So your bitch on my ride. God. I give a dick till she nod. God. So high I can spit on a star. God. I got your bitch under my charm. I am a god. I am a god, but I am not the nigga that was nailed up on a cross. I am a boss. Go to the bank and you know that I'm going straight to the vault. Don't look at the tag, don't care what it costs. I told my bitch to go ahead and shop. Folks, go ahead and load up the mops. I think it's time to go clean up some ops. With the villain, I'm gassed up. Bad bitch with her ass up. Say that you need some of them them bags, then come here and ask us. Only roll up exotic eyes, the only thing that's in my cigar. Feel like I was Jafar. I'm not the man, bitch, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. So your bitch on my ride. God. I give a dick till she nod. God. So high I can spit on a star. God. I got your bitch under my charm. I am a god, I am a god. You wanna learn fraud, then go ahead and come by the Bible. You can catch me out with 12 disciples. All of my niggas out here toting rifles. You know me and we out going psycho. Make a nigga bleed like he got a psycho. Choke him out until he turn wild like Michael. You cannot come if I did not invite you. Bad little bitches, I call them my angels. I am a god, bend them over and spank them. Send a location, go slide where he hanging. 10-4 niggas, we wildin', we dangerous. I showed her my wrist and said, let there be light. Ain't no doubt that I'm menaging tonight, cause paper make any bitch go by. Just ask your wife, I got her to dyke. I resurrected, but I am not Christ. Do as I say, I don't wanna speak twice. My brother just got popped with 2 keys of ice. When I marry my bitch, don't hit me with rice. I am a god, I need your advice. You just a human and I'm not impressed. Bad luck and misfortune got you depressed. I am a god, that's why they obsessed. With the villain, I'm gassed up. Bad bitch with her ass up. Say that you need some of them bags, then come here and ask us. Only roll up exotic eyes, the only thing that's in my cigar. Feel like I was Jafar. I'm not the man, bitch, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. I am a god, I am a god, I am a god. So your bitch on my ride. God. I give a dick till she nod. God. So high I can spit on a star. God. I got your bitch under my charm. I am a god, I am a god. Also your bitch on my ride. God. I give a dick till she nod. God. So high I can spit on a star. God. I got your bitch under my charm. I am a god. I am a god.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That last song was Ricardo Rats. I am a guy. Here on Dragon Sports Live, and it's about to go down. It's been a busy offseason for the Chicago Cubs as of late. Right now they got 2 prospects, notable prospects in the MLB's Pipeline 100 top 100 prospects list for 2025. Chicago Bulls boasting a few people on that list. Notable, one of the notable prospects is Matt Shaw. He's ranked 19th on that list, as well as Cade Horton, ranked 52nd on that list. Also, the Mariners' top prospects on that list is Colt Emerson and Lazaro Montes on there. They also been pretty busy this offseason with the acquisitions. You know, they had got Kyle Tucker. They got a few others, but definitely got Kyle Tucker in the mix. They are trying to get potentially. They are interested in pitchers like David Robeson and Max Scherzer. So we'll see what that lead us. They also have a discussion about potential trades involving closer Ryan Presley and infielder Alex Bregman. Additionally, the team has signed former Blue Jays catcher Reese McGuire and promoted Rachel Foden to the Iowa Cubs hitting coach. So they are making some moves. They are getting they've been busy. I'm gonna say that. They definitely been busy. So they've been busy on that. Blue Jays land outfielder Anthony Santander, who played for the Orioles in 2016 via the Rule 5 selection, is in a he's signed a 5-year deal worth $92.5 million, heading to the Blue Jays, going to Toronto to have some fun. He's there, but they also designated for assignment. And when they say DFA or designated for assignment, they're going to release that player. It's a way of saying they're going to release that player. Brandon Essert, he's been released to make room for Anthony Santander. Veteran catcher Andrew Knapp announced his retirement from baseball. Long, well-fought season behind the plate, catching those balls. Now it's time to call it quits. Time to be with family. Time to relax, chill, and have some fun. That's what I'm be doing. That, or I might be broadcasting. Hopefully, I'm broadcasting. That way, I'm close to the sports. I'm in it. I'm locked in. I'm tuned in. So I'll be podcasting and broadcasting. That's what I want to do. I want to be like Dick Patel, Stephen A. Smith, Candace Parker, Vince Carter, Chimi Agulige. Like, I want to be like that. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, though. Billy Wagner, who made it in on his 10th and final year. CC Sabathia, first year on the ballot. And Ishiro Suzuki, first year on the ballot. Welcome those three to the Hall of Fame. We don't know who gonna make it in next year. I know I seen A-Rod on that. He was at like 70% or something like that. So that'll be next year. Let's see. It's only A-Rod's 4th year on the ballot. But let's see if he can make it in to the Hall of Fame. And a lot of what to do with Hall of Fame is based, the baseball writers elect them based off on-field things and things that they done off-field. If you was juicing and all that, yeah, it might be hard for you to make the Hall of Fame. If you was having domestic violence and all that other stuff, but you was great in the field, it might be hard for you to make the Hall of Fame. They looking at both what you doing on field and off field to determine what gets Hall of Fame. You got to get at least 75 votes to even get in the Hall of Fame. And the crazy thing about this is Ishiro Suzuki, he was one vote away from a unanimous decision into the Hall of Fame. Now, what's crazy about that is he said that he will take the one person who didn't vote to dinner and just kind of talk with him like, so why you didn't give me the unanimous decision? Like, what did I do? And have dinner with him. Hey, I say that's kind of petty, but hey, do what you got to do, bro. You got it. You got it. You definitely earned it, though. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. I'll say that again. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. Because now you're a legend. They all legends in their right mind, but just seeing those people in there for the first time. On the first year ballot, CC Sabathia and Yu Shisharo. Yeah, big ups to y'all. Congrats. C.Y. Young winner Tariq Schoolboys. Mom on long-term talks with the Tigers. He wants a long-term deal, but hasn't really said nothing like that. And it's basically a battle of the sides. What we gonna do? What's gonna be in stake in that contract? So we'll see. Ex-Phillies GM Ruben Amaro Jr. He is launching a hitting competition called Slug Ball. It's gonna be a 4-on-4 hitting competition that he's launching, and we'll hope to see soon. You know, be nice to see. It's called Slug Ball versus your 9 people on the field. I'm gonna be interested to see 4-on-4. A hitting competition. Yeah, I'm definitely interested in that. Jerison Profar and the Braves agreed to a 3-year, $42 million deal. He was with the Padres. Now he's heading to the Braves. So he's there, but that's going to be a crowded field. In the outfield, you got Ronald Acuna Jr. That's one there, but he might be playing where Ronald is there because Ronald's still rehabbing his knee. So, welcome to the Braves. And former Diamondbacks pitcher Paul Seward agrees to a 1-year deal with the Guardians. Heading down that 1-year deal as we get ready to suit up for spring training, which kicks off February 20th with the Cubs and Dodgers. So we're getting closer to that. So we're going to see these new players do what they got to do. And it's going down. But that's all that's what's going down with that today. Stay tuned after we take a quick short music break. And we're going to talk Ohio State. Lamar Jackson. Josh Allen, the coaching carousel, and more. Stay tuned. But right now, I'm gonna give y'all some more music here from local artists or artists that you know that most likely probably could be you. So first up, we got Mouthpiece. Feel Inside here on Dragon Sports Live, followed by Ben Becker, Philly. Here, let's get it.
Far from American made, probably one of the main reasons America's safe. Rapture us up and you gon' see it fall under a flame. Salt of the earth, we preserve it, it's all in his name. Without the Christ, we deserve to be all in them chains. Sales, handcuffs, and shackles and cord get a rein. Sales hands stuck to that package you try and exchange. What will it take for you to change? Made for something so much greater, I can't wait for you to spring. Scales falling from your eyes, finally you see the king. Plus you see that other side, like a scene from Stranger Things. We at war, I do this for my me and more. Out here planting seeds like a Scots, trying to feed my lawn. Dim interpretations come from Satan, got them reading wrong. They throwing salt over their shoulder, later reading palms. Got Jamal Bryant trying to turn us into Cheech and Chong, while social media done turned us into peeping toms. They peep the post but never like it, then recite it in their own. Gotta wonder why you follow me when we don't get along. That's why I sit alone, isolate before it's thrown. Pray to God you peep the call like we talking on speakerphones. Hello? Hello? Yeah, that's why I gotta stay focused on God or end up hopeless, deprived, smoking on dope to survive. Nah, my hope is alive, potent, the Pope is just potpourri when they both collide. Welcome to the kingdom, show respect, all jokes aside. We drawing lines in the sand, they throwing signs but their hands can't tell if it's Texas or not. Them horns is looking like pan, they animated like animation that came from Japan. I'm elevated, my elevation, it came from his hand. I ain't come asking you nice, them demons I came to command. I'm driving them out of the flesh, giving his freedom to man. It came from the king on the cross, nails in his feet and his hands. In 3 days he conquered his death, expanded his peace to the land. His spirit released, that's how he gave us a piece of the plan. We like the mystery gang, got the keys to the van. I'm taking all y'all to church, no a week in advance. Ain't no weak in my stance, I'ma preach what he's saying. For real, for real.
let it burn, give it time. I'll just let you drive me wild for a little while. 'Cause there's nothing I wouldn't do to be sitting here fighting with you. 'Cause as long as I'm with you, I can't get tired. As long as I'm feeling something, and you start not feeling nothing. 'Cause if I'm feeling something, you're feeling something too. As long as you're feeling something, Your actions shoot me dead. Oh, there's nothing I wouldn't give to fix it all. As long as I'm feeling something, at least I'm not feeling nothing. 'Cause if I'm feeling something, you're feeling something too. As long as you're feeling something, at least you're not feeling nothing. 'Cause if you're feeling something, then I'm not losing you. We fight, we kiss, we hit, we miss, we struggle through the pain. We cry, we laugh, you take me back, it always feels the same. You're lying to me if you tell me that I'm not the one. You're crying to me, saying that it's time for moving on. It's hard losing what I just got back. I know we thought that we could make it work. I say I love you, but I don't get it back. I'm feeling something, but the feeling hurts.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. That last song you heard was Ben Becker, Feeling, here on Drug Sports Live. We got to check it out. Check out all music that you hear on Drug Sports Live via iTunes, iHeartRadio. You can even catch it on Drug Sports Live via iHeart, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, Spotify, and more. Be sure to check it out. And if you miss it, it's okay, because you can catch it there. Like I said, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Because this is Drag Sports Live. And you rockin'. You ain't miss nothing. And the artists you hear, I say their names so you can go look them up and follow their music. Be sure to check them out here on Drag Sports Live. But anyways, congratulations to Ohio State winning the national championship, even though Notre Dame was trying to rally back into that game, and they did their best. But like I said, congratulations on that. Ohio State finished number 1 in the polls, Notre Dame number 2 in the top AP, and Oregon number 3. So like I said, congratulations on that. Winning this it's Ohio State's first national championship since 2014. So it's been a while since they've been there. First one since 2014. Big ups for them on that. Including that former player, now coach, used to play for them, and Marcus Freeman. He used to play for Ohio State. So it's like, you play against the team, your alma mater. You took the team, also the first black coach to make it to the national championship. And Notre Dame been playing hell of a good football game all team round. All year round, all long round, they've been playing football to the best of their ability. So big ups to you on that one right there. Ohio State backup QB Devin Brown signs with Cal in hopes of becoming a starter. So the backup, he's moving on, hoping he can become a starter there. Let's see what he can do. That means work your tail off. No days off. Well, get some rest, but no days off. Top 25 QB, Torrey Newkirk commits to North Carolina, giving Belichick one of the top quarterback recruits coming in. He commits to North Carolina. Who wouldn't want to be under a legendary coach who has years of experience, but in his first college experience? He's where his father used to coach, which is crazy. So he's definitely there. Pass rusher Khalil Mack at age 33 decides he will play in 2025, giving him his 12th year. So he will play and more retirement after that. Patriots hired Josh McDaniels. Welcome back to the fold. This will be his third stint as offensive coordinator. So they got him there. And it's kind of crazy because you left the team, became a head coach, got fired from that head coach, went back to becoming an offensive coordinator. Now you back with the Patriots. Everything starts with the Patriots. You're now a part of Mike Vrabel's staff with the Patriots. So, which is crazy because when you think about it, you left, came back again, left again, came back. Now you're back. That's the same thing with Matt Nagy. He was the Bears coach, then he was fired, and he went to. He started out in Philadelphia. He was part of Andy Reid's tree, so he was there with Andy Reid. Then he became a head coach, and then left. Now he's back with Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs on the verge of making the Super Bowl. And I'll talk more about that in a second because it's crazy. But it's very crazy when you see that and you hear that. Like, okay, he's back with the team. Now let's see what they're going to do. Head coach Kevin O'Connell agrees to a multi-year extension with the Vikings, keeping them in the fold to like 2030. And the Chicago Bears hired their 19th coach in Ben Johnson. He's the 19th coach of the franchise, and they also will not keep Thomas Brown as offensive coordinator. So that means he's coming in, making changes, bringing in who he wants to bring in. Dallas stayed within after Mike McCarthy not coming to terms with Mike McCarthy. They stayed within house and promote Brian Schottenheimer to head coach. He will be succeeding Mike McCarthy. Schottenheimer previously served as the team's offensive coordinator, so he would now be the coach there. Jacksonville Jaguars tabs Buccaneers Liam Cohen as coach. He was appointed to replace Doug Peterson, who they let go. Now, the crazy thing about this was he originally declined that offer to coach the Jaguars and was going back to the Buccaneers to to become the highest paid coordinator. But then the Jaguars turned suit and they fired their GM, Trent Balk. Now, and then Lane Cohen decides to come back. When they fired Trent Balk, it was kind of crazy because that means he was the problem. Like when y'all kept the man there and y'all had all these different coaches there, he was the problem. So now that he's fired, Liam Cohen is now the 8th head coach for the Jacksonville Jaguars. So let's see how that goes. Seattle Seahawks Mike McDonald has taken over as head coach following Pete Carroll's reassignment to advisory role, which that was what happened then. But Pete Carroll is now the oldest active head coach in NFL history at 73. He joins the Las Vegas Raiders after Antonio Pierce was let go. He was named to that. Tom Brady had a little something to do with that and more. So we'll see where that goes. Because he's there, and as my pops said, saggy pants, gun chewing coach. He didn't want to coach in the Bears. It didn't feel like that was right to coach the Bears, but hey, you may got a lot of he may got a lot of football and a lot of techniques in there, and the way the Raiders looking right now, I think y'all need an older coach anyways. Because a lot of the coaches, if y'all look around the coaching carousel, a lot of the coaches are getting younger, guys. They're getting younger. They're not getting older. He's the oldest coach, but they're getting younger. Definitely are getting younger. So, and it is Sunday, so we do got 2 football. It's Championship Sunday, guys. Championship Sunday, and then next week, Super Bowl. So, yes, it is there. Let's see what goes in there. The Colts to hire they hired former Bengals defensive coordinator Lou Adamoto as defensive coordinator, which I think is a good hire for the Colts, but I also felt like that Lou was fired unfairly because y'all putting the blame on him. And it was like, oh, our defense fell off this year, but he helped the defense to get up there. It wasn't his fault that the players wasn't playing to this rule. So, y'all can't say that. Can't say that at all. But that's what I see, and it's kind of crazy to consider. You see that? It is what it is. But, and it's sad to say that, he was fired unfairly, but he got picked up right away. Like, that let me know that something was up, and I felt like he was fired unfairly. But man, you get picked up right away, congrats. The Jets hire Lions defensive coordinator Aaron Glenn as head coach. So that's now 2 positions that the Detroit Lions, who made it into the playoffs this year, have to find 2 positions, your offensive coordinator and your defensive coordinator. Now, they might be able to find that with no problem, but those 2 left. Lions defense been immaculate. Offense been immaculate. So, let's find y'all a new offensive coordinator, and hopefully y'all can continue that same energy that y'all had this year, next year. Boom, just like that. We got 2 championship games that's happening today. We got the Washington Commanders, who will be facing the Philadelphia Eagles, and that's happening at 12 Pacific Standard Time, followed by the Bills taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. With that being said, the NFL is considering a rule change. The league is contemplating about expanding its replay assist system to include quarterback slides. Now, this decision arises after Kansas City's quarterback Patrick Mahomes admitted to exaggerated a fall to draw a penalty in recent games. But that proposed change aims to enhance fair play by allowing video officials to correct on-field calls related to quarterback slides. I think that rule should be changed because sometimes the quarterbacks do slide inadvertently, or the way they slide, it causes them to get hit. So they definitely should check that. But it's also about the safety of the players on both sides. Like, what if he slide, the way he slide, it just caused the player to hit him? What happens then? So, I'm definitely admitted to that. I think that should be a good idea. Let's check it out, guys. Let's definitely check it out. Commanders defensive tackle has been ruled out against the game. Defensive tackle De'Aaron Payne has been downgraded to out in that game against the Philadelphia Eagles due to knee and finger injuries. So no Payne bringing the pain in that game. Y'all see how I did that? Yes, he has my last name, but it's no relation. But yeah, no De'Aaron Payne bringing the pain in that regard. So we're gonna give y'all some more music, and we're gonna talk about Unrivaled, the new league that's starting up, the latest from the NBA, and what's happening in NCAA. Because there's been a lot of good games, guys. So let's get back into it with Rich, the Drag Sports Live, followed by Reggie Cruz, Dressed Down Designer. Here on Drag Sports Live. Let's get it.
Okay. Don't even hate on the low. That's cause you know that I'm geeky. I know you hate on the low, that's cause you know that I'm geeky. She tryna bust at the dough, just cause you know that I'm geeky. They coming back for some more, just let them know that we get you. Almighty bout it for sure, practice whatever I'm preaching. I got it under control. Pray that Lord keep me humble and it just cover my soul. Keep it 300 like Xerxes, neck and wrist flooded with gold. Shorty think I'm immature, I can't get enough of these hoes. Brown up in my cup, I feel like I can do anything. I be talking reckless too, I think it's a Henny thing. Homies go for broke and all your homies going broke. And all that gas that you be getting, they convincing blowing smoke. Me, I decided I'ma go big. Shine on them, boy, go fig. Might jump out the window, then grind like I got 4 kids. Met a lot of fans on the weekend and they acting like they met a star. Boy, I ain't even in my right mind, I done came up, it's about time. Hey, at my bake sale, counting up this bread, couple steps up, boy, I'm too ahead. Playboy with the Cardi's on, got them wires on me like I'm working for the feds. Everybody in my circle, Ben Frank, Lil Uzi Vert, all my friends are dead. All you haters like the bottom of my dreads, cause I know I got you hanging by a thread. How I feel to be a lord. I ain't even took a loss lately, I was already suited from the jump. I'm a boss, baby, talk crazy, rap finna be a breeze too. Too cocky, I walk lazy and I breeze through. Got a couple of them cold hoes and they all wavy. Driving that whip like it's stolen, keep it 100, I'm holding. Yo chick just love origami, she see that paper, she folding. She think I love her, she tweaking. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Soon as I bust through the door, it's eggplant emojis to peaches. I know you hate on the low, that's cause you know that I'm geeky. She tryna bust at the door, just cause you know that I'm geeky. They coming back for some more, just let them know that I'm geeky. Almighty bout it for show, I practice whatever I'm preaching.
They 100 beats, baby.
Lil' mama dressed down, a designer. She wants Chanel, YSL, Balenciaga. Everyone cash out, put it in the bag. That's yours now, go ahead, pop them tags. Ooh, if you with me, I'm gon' need you in the finest. I'ma get you that rose gold, roll it with the diamonds. Who needs a stylist? I'ma have you glistening, I'ma need you shining. Then we gon' switch it up, new climate. Honest a week, yeah. We finna blow it. Trips to Italy, yeah. We need imported. Let me go get my keys. I know you like shopping sprees. Baby, come get what you want and need. You got the black card, go swipe and do what you please. Get whatever you like, there's no limit. Yeah, them red bottoms go nice with your figure. Yeah. Baby, don't run it up. Now she feeling the stuff when we hit the club. I'ma know what it is when I'm coming up. She the best in the biz when she sucking up. Wake up and we do it all again. I'm your sponsor, so you tell me what to spend. Lil' mama dressed down, a designer. She wants Chanel, YSL, Balenciaga. Everyone cash out, put it in the bag. That's yours now, go ahead, pop them tags. Ooh, if you with me, I'm gon' need you in the finest. I'ma get you that rose gold, roll it with the diamonds. Who needs a stylist? I'ma have you glistening, I'ma need you shining. Then we gon' switch it up, new climate.
And welcome back to Drag Sports Live. Those who've been watching, we got a new league that's starting up, and it's Unrivaled, ladies and gentlemen. Unrivaled has been giving us some great basketball in the 3-on-3 format. And it's been pretty good. We got the Roses sitting at 1-2, Phantom at 1-3. Now the Miss, they struggling a little bit. They at 0-4, but the Laces 3-0 and Lunar Owls at 3-0. The games come down to the wire. So on the 25th, Saturday, and those games also on TNT and True TV as well. So you can catch those games if you missed it. But looking at the box score in that game, now the Miss is the team that consists of Rakia Jackson, Breonna Stewart, and Joelle Laurel, Coatley Vandersloot, and Aaliyah Edwards, and Dejanay Carrington as well as Nalisa Smith. That's who the Miss involves. Now the Rose involve Angel Reese, Kalia Copper, Chelsea Gray, Brittany Sykes, Lutsy Hall, Ashura Stevens. That's who on that team. In that game, Reese had 4 points, but Kalia Copper and Chelsea Gray 18 and 12 respectively, with Lutsy Hall 19 and 6 coming off the bench. Because you got 6 players. Each team got 6 players. Standings do not lie. Now, it was found by Nafisa Carla and Breonna Stewart. So, it definitely was there. They got more games coming on the 27th. And those games going to be in TNT at 7:30 Eastern and 8:30 Eastern. So be sure to check them out there. And that'll be the Vinyl team, which consists of Darnisha Harvey, Ryan Howard, Enrique Agunwe, Jordan Canada, Ray Burrell, and Aaliyah Boston, with Teresa Headspoon as the head coach. So be sure to, check that out. Because like I said, they play it on the 27th. Going against the Luna Owls, with Angel Reese and company taking on the Laces. So let's check it out. Let's get it cracking. Relax. But I'm liking what I see from that. It gives you basketball. It gives you more, and their games has also been aired on True TV and TNT Sports. So cool. Coco Gauff is an unrivaled investor. So you got people invested into the game, but women's game is also taking over. And in the latest WNBA news, so Kelsey Plummer will have her number 10 jersey in the Raptors at the University of Washington. She will be the first. That's the first jersey, women's jersey in the Raptors for the University of Washington. So big ups for that. Brittany Griner will test free agency for the first time in her career. And she's playing in Unrivaled right now, but she will test free agency in her career. Because each time she was a free agent, she always re-signed with the Phoenix Mercury, who the franchise drafted her in 2013 with the number 1 pick. She wants to show off her skills for free agency. Griner said playing in the new league that's dominated by more guards and wings than post players. Oh, she finna go crazy. Because Unrivaled has some of the top strict unrestricted free agents playing for them right now. You got Griner, Courtney Vandersloot, who most likely will be playing other teams next season despite being given the franchise tag by the current WNBA squad. We gonna see what they gonna do, especially if they got the tag. So let's see what they gonna do. I'm down. I'm game. Let's get it. Curry was ice cold in the loss. Says thumb is not an excuse because he's battling a thumb injury, but he fought through it and played through it. He just was cold that day, and he was no excuse for 0 for 8 in the half. That's not the first time he did that. It's second time. It's like the second or third time he did that. It is his right thumb that is bothering him, but there's no reason why he matched the worst shooting half of his career, missing all 8 of his second half shots in that 118 to 108 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers Saturday night at the Chase Center. Curry shot 4 of 17, including 2 for 9 from 3-pointers, and he finished with 13 points and 9 assists in that game. While he keeps getting his shooting thumb banged up, Curry will not use the injury as an excuse, as he say. Celtics admit post-title struggles, but say the tide will turn. And now, I didn't see no post-tide struggles. There was a couple post-tide struggles that they lost, but Porzingis and the Celtics ran over Dallas 122 to 107 on Saturday, and they was playing with tenacity, that championship, same championship tenacity that won them the championship, and I seen that, and let's keep that energy up. Let's keep it going. Celtics have won 68 left games last regular season and lost only 3 times during the postseason run to the franchise record-setting 18th title. But they're second in Eastern Conference with a 32-14 record. Boston jumped to a 21-5 start, but is only 11-9. Then in sit 4.5 games behind the Cavaliers, who's on cruise control. They've been balling. I gotta admit to them, they definitely been balling with that. So I definitely could say they've been balling, but they're working towards getting their killer instinct back. Porzingis, who scored 18 points in Saturday's win, his first game at American Airlines Center since the Mavs traded him to the Wizards in the 2020 deadline. So he had a dilemma on his head that day, because that was the first time playing Dallas since they traded him. Yeah, he had a dilemma on his head. Nets retired Vince Carter's number 15 jersey at Barclays, which was crazy when he got his jersey retired at 2 places, which is crazy. When Vince Carter's preferred number 6, 12, and 23 were not available as a freshman basketball player at Florida State Mainland High School, he took advice from his mother, Michelle. He said, find a number and make it famous, and that's why he came up with 15. But Carter's family, his former Nets teammates, coach Lawrence Frank, team president Rob Thorne, and fellow Nets number retirees Julius Erving and Bill McLean and Buck Williams were on hand to see Carter become the 7th next player with his number retired. Y'all heard me. 7th next player with his number retired. It's an honor, and you started doing things with the Nets. You also did things. You also had your jersey retired in Toronto, too. Former teammates Jason Kidd And Richard Jefferson sent congratulating messages, as did New York area luminous Eli Manning, Queen Latifah, and rapper Fabulous. They all sent congratulations as you had your jersey retired in the Nets at Barclay. Big ups to you on that. Sixers rally to beat the Bulls, but Paul George exits the second quarter, and Saturday's 109-97 win over the Chicago Bulls did not return after jamming his left pinky. Now, he's scheduled to go an MRI later today, but to see if it's any further damage, but his finger bent backwards while attempting to grab the ball over Bulls center Nikolai Vucevic during the second quarter. He didn't play the final 5 minutes of the first half, and shortly after, he did not take the court again to begin the third quarter. Sixers are already without star Joel Embiid, who has not played since January 4th because of knee injury. And Philadelphia arrived at Chicago on the second night of back-to-back after a 132-129 upset win over the Cavaliers at home Friday, which ended a 7-game losing streak that they was on, which is crazy. So, we'll see what goes of that. Mavs Maxi Kleber broken foot out for an extended period of time, which is another blow to the big man depth at Dallas, because he suffered that in that loss to the Celtics. He'll be reevaluated this week, but he would sit out an extended period of time. So, Derek Lively II was diagnosed with a stress fracture in his right ankle. Lively will be reevaluated in a month and expect him to be sidelined for 2 to 3 months because he got a stress fracture, a stress reaction, a stress fracture. Yeah, that was not good. So, reserve center Dwight Powell has sat out the past 4 games because of strained hip, meaning Gafford is the only big man on the roster. And he definitely is healthy because I seen him soar for a putback slam, and I think he jumped from the free throw line. But definitely should soar. Congratulations, Anthony Edwards becomes T-Wolves 3-point leader in the win. Anthony Edwards had 34 points. And in the win of 133-104 against the Denver Nuggets. Edwards made 14 of 23 shots from the floor, scored 23 points in the second half. His third three-pointer was 976 of his career, passing Karl Anthony Towns for most in T-Wolves history. He shot 9 of 10 for 20 points, attacked inside, shooting 10 of 13 inside the paint. Shot 9 of 9 for 20 points directly off passes. He had a spectacular game. Randle added 21 points. Gobert added 14 points and 14 rebounds. Murray led the Nuggets with 25 points, and Jokic added 20 points, 11 assists for Denver, which had 4 straight. Won 4 straight and 8 of his past 9. Jokic only grabbed 3 rebounds in his streak of 5 straight triple-doubles. Because he definitely had 5 straight triple-doubles in that. So, that was that. T-Wolves also made a season-high 53 field goals in that moment, too, as well. So, that's there. The Spurs guard Steven Castle and Bulls forward Matas Buzelis will enter the dunk contest. And the Phoenix Suns acquired 3 first-round draft picks by trading their 2031 first-round pick to the Jazz. So they got 3 current draft picks because they looking to build. They looking to be hungry. Now, we don't know what's going on with Jimmy Butler as the trade deadline rise. We don't know what's going on with Jimmy Butler because he's been suspended for 2 games, but the antics won't stop. He wants to be traded, and he showed that. And if y'all realize, Jimmy Butler, when he wants to be traded, he'll let you know. Whether he do in-game antics, he's like, I'm just here to play basketball. But they suspended Jimmy because he missed the team flight. But Butler has repeatedly requested a trade over the last month and recently served a 7-game stretch for conduct detrimental to the team. Grizzlies have the cleanest path to Jimmy Butler with multiple draft assets, a movable contract, primary Marcus Smart, and Brandon Clark. Grizzlies would be the best option to land Butler, so some believe. And Messrs believe that it could make a deep playoff run this spring by be a selling factor for Butler. Unlike I said, the Suns trade with the Jazz, the Suns are more optionally moving forward while pursuing. It gives them a reason to use draft picks to trade for Jimmy Butler. Now, despite that, the deal, Bobby Marks of ESPN feels that 3 of the 5 teams would likely be required in a Butler-Bradley deal, but Bradley Beal has a no trade clause in his contract, so let's keep that in mind. Would he be able to remove his trade clause? Do he feel like he's getting enough time? So we'll see. We definitely will see. LeBron James leads All-Star voting in that regard too. But yeah, we'll see where that goes. Looking at the current standings though, Cleveland's still holding that thing. They got a 4.5 game over the Celtics. Knicks sitting at 3rd, and the Bucks at 4 when they started out at 6. Bulls right now sitting at 10, and they are 17 games out of first place. But if they keep winning, they still will potentially make the play-in. Now in their last 10, they are 2-8. 2-game losing streak right now at this second, and they play again to what's today? The 26th. They play again on the 27th at 7 p.m. versus Denver. But let's see what they can do. So no transactions as of late, but we still got a couple injuries. Chris Durante is out personal. He was out for personal reasons this past Saturday. White is out with an ankle injury, and Torrey Craig, lower leg, will be evaluated if he continues to recover from his injury. So they are out. None following that way, but they definitely are out. So we'll see what goes from that. And boom. That's all got to say with the Bulls, because like I said, they working to get back into the league, and they just doing what they got to do. So we'll see with that. Suns, Yusuf Nurkic says Budenholzer don't have a relationship, and he was unhappy with his status with the Phoenix Suns center. Say he hasn't spoken with Coach Mike Budenholzer in 2 months, going so far as to say the two don't have a relationship. Noosa, who started 23 games this season before being moved to the bench earlier this month, has not played since January 7th. And he said that Budenholzer didn't tell him he would sit out a January 9th game against the Atlanta Hawks or Saturday's win against the Washington Wizards. which marks the 9th consecutive game that he missed. Now, number 6 is averaging 8 points, 9 points a game, and 9 rebounds per game, was replaced by Mason Plumlee when the Suns played at the 76ers on January 6th. So, he might be traded, he might not, but usually that's a sign that something's going on between coach and player when that player's not playing or was starting and now he's not starting. But, I don't know. But I'll give y'all more information on that next week. So stay tuned for another edition of Dragon Sports Live.